Hey guys, so NICECNC again sent me this secondary the drive for the clutches, the bushing inside. So let's open this thing up. Part number on this. So it's 32F1102500. So this comes in here. So they actually give the clip. So I know if you buy this from Can-Am, you're not going to get that clip, and you're going to get this bushing. So if you're finding when you're replacing your belt that the bushing itself is not the Helix is not sliding in properly and binding, like when you're pulling, like when you're using that clutch tool to pull in and pull out, that it's not like coming out easy, or you got some wiggle room, or you see that here it's all rough, well, you're due for one of these. So, and that's performance, right? So get yourself a T30 ratchet or a T30 at the end of a dual drill, which I like to do, and start taking off your T30s. I don't know if you want to get a side angle, Matt. So take all these off. So we'll be right back when they're all taken off. You guys don't need to see all this. And then here, like, watch this. You just remove this one right here. That's all I remove, is loosen this one up here. Get this stuff out of the way. Loosen this up. Alright, so once you got them all off, just pull away, let it fall down, pull straight back out, and that's it. Put this away for now. Alright, so this is the guy we're going for. So, removing the belt next, so we'll grab the belt tool. But anyways, you guys don't need to see this, so we'll come right back with you, because you guys probably seen this a million times, and I got a video on that. If you really want to know how to remove the belt, just go how to replace your belt. Alright, so 17 millimeter nut and washer. Make sure that the tapered end is inside when you're putting it back together. And if you've greased the splines, it comes out easy. If you haven't greased the splines, you might be in for a fun ride. Alright, so now the bushing we're looking for is the bushing inside. So now we got to remove this. So we got to grab clutch tools and remove all this to separate it into two pieces. So you need one of these. You need one of these. Clutch it upside down. Washer. There we go. Now I gotta remove these Torx. Okay, so you remove all three of these. And then uncrank it with this tool. Okay, so that's out. Okay. So this is the bushing. As you can see, mine is worn inside. And that's what we're replacing. So obviously there's a little clip, and we're gonna try to pull the little clip out. There we go. So I'm glad that they give you a new one with it. So this is exactly the same thing. So now I'm gonna clean around. Sorry for that sound. Okay, so now to get this thing out. So it's got a split in the middle, but as you can see in the back, it can't be pushed in the back this way. So I'm wondering if it's really pressed on there. We're gonna learn this together. All right guys, so yeah, so this was figure me out because I didn't have the pressing tool, the special tool for it. So basically, grab your smallest screwdriver, grab a light, and look inside, because I tried having it upside down and grabbing a flat screwdriver and trying to press the prow, because it's not supposed to be in there tight. And what I ended up doing was grabbing a light and finding where the seam was, and grabbing a screwdriver. As you can see the flat little spot here, grabbed the lip, banged it with a hammer, popped it, and then just grabbed the screwdriver and pried it open. Once you do that, voila. So don't stick a spike dead straight. You're probably going to damage the aluminum. But if you grab it on an angle, you got something tiny enough, bang it. And obviously we know that they got a split in the middle, and that's what you're looking for. And then just pry in. As soon as you pry in, then well, you've released it. So a little bit of WD-40 to clean this thing out a little bit, and we're gonna rub it clean. And so we'll finish cleaning this. So this is the new one, and slap that in there. .45mm press tool. Should go in pretty easy. That's it. Now let's grab the clamp right here. So set this in here. Oops. Actually, hold on the other side right here where you're at. Basically press them in by hand. All right, so she's locked into place. So brand new, nice and smooth. So that'll save us some Helix from working and binding. So basically, putting the thing back in is the reversal of how we took it out. So grab your Helix. First the hole. There we go. And to put the Helix back in, you look at the arrow right here. But I got the blue lines written from before, so I'm looking for the other blue line. There's the other blue line, so mark your lines. Blue line, and we know that the Helix needs to turn. It'll be in this one. Flipping it upside down like so. So you do have all the arrows marking, but it's better because you're working upside down to get everything lined up, and then bring it like so, and then we tighten down. So washer, spacer, here's a socket, makes it less cranking. And then you're going to use, once you start grabbing, you're going to use your bolts to line it up. So that's what we're shooting for right here, to all 3 lines line up like so. So crank it down. Alright, for the part, putting this back together to line up with your lines is, you gotta get somebody to help you to line them up, because basically you gotta hold the bottom one twisted, get somebody to crank it, unless you can hold this thing twisted and cranked at the same time, and then that's it. So, and the bushing inside is all new, so that's what goes back onto there, and then just put everything back in and should be all good. So just line it up here. There you go. It's not all the way in. It's still not on the splines. There we go. Now it's in. Now don't forget to put a new nut, and then the washer is this way in there with the little lip inside. And that is a 17mm. So yeah, so don't use the impact on this thing, whatever, before or anything to put them back in there, unless you just like going really slow. And make sure it's on there by hand, because you're gonna cross thread it. And put some lines where your lines are. And another tip too is, I put a yellow dot where my spring was sitting, and then I put a blue line where the lines were. And yeah, I just lost my socket. But anyways, this will give you, basically, it's pretty, you got to spread the thing out and everything. So take your time pulling it out, spreading it, find the crack that's in the middle, tap it to straighten it. You'll take all the pressure out. Easy to press back in. So, and then if you're having that problem with your Helix sliding back and forth and not working properly and binding, which will affect your performance from your clutch and all that, and belt wear as well, because if it doesn't bite, it's going to burn your belts. So if you're having belt issues, that might be a problem that you might solve. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll put the description in the I'll put the link in the description below. So these are the guys that you want, NICECNC. They make a lot of stuff, like parts, like you guys seen here in the other video for the bearing, compressing the bearing tools, aluminum, billet aluminum stuff. So they're making tools, parts, and accessories for your side-by-side. So check them out, and appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you are, please leave a thumbs up, it helps. And we'll catch you on the next one. So have a safe riding weekend, and hope this helps. Bye for now.